Today I want to show you how to meet men over 40. And I first want to start this episode by giving you a few tips on where you can meet them, on where you can go to meet these kind of men. And then I want to share some additional advice with you that will help you to motivate you and to inspire you to take action in your dating life and to no longer hesitate. Because yes, I understand it. It's not as easy to date when you're older than it is when you're in your 20s. That's just a fact. I don't want to lie to you. I always promise myself to be honest with you. And yes, it is more difficult for you to get the man of your dreams than it is for a woman in her 20s. That's just a fact. However, that doesn't mean that it's impossible. Unfortunately, so many women who contact me for Skype coachings ask me, Sebastian, does it even make sense that I'm looking for a man? Should I just give up? And these are women in their 40s and 50s and sometimes even women in their 30s who believe that they are too old and that they can't meet the man of their dreams. But this is not true. You have the potential to meet high quality men in their 40s, and I will show you where you can meet these men and what you have to do to get them. The first place where you can meet men over 40, and I'm not just talking about any guy over 40. I mean, let's face it, you don't want to date some 40-year-old loser who's living in his mom's basement, who doesn't have a job, and who plays video games all day. That's not the kind of man that you're looking for. You want a successful man. You want a man who has his own business. You want a man who has an established career. And if you want to find such a guy, then you can go to business meetups and networking events. This is one of the best places, if not the best place, where you can meet men over 40. Because a lot of men who go there are already established in their career and they have a very stable income. I mean, let's face it, most 20-year-old college graduates or 20-year-old guys who are still in college, they don't regularly go to business meetups or to networking events. Usually it's guys who have established careers, who have successful businesses, and who want to make these businesses even more successful. For example, I go to these kind of meetups on a regular basis because I have several businesses and I always want to learn more things about business and how I can improve myself and how I can improve the experience for my customers and for my Skype coaching clients. In case you want to book a Skype coaching session with me, you can find the link in the description. I've helped so many women and I know that I can also help you. And when I'm in these business meetups, it's really interesting. I'm often the youngest guy there, or at least one of the youngest. And most guys are in their early 40s and even 50s, because a lot of young guys don't have businesses. But a lot of old guys, they were established in their career and at some point they decided, okay, I want to do my own thing. It's now or never. And that's when they started their business. So you can meet a lot of older men at these places. So you can meet a lot of older men if you go to these kind of networking events and meetups. And you can also go to parties that are specifically for people over 30 and over 40. And I still remember when I was in my early 20s how I made fun of these kind of parties. In Germany we had a lot of these parties in clubs, the over 30 parties. And I always made fun of it because I thought, yeah, 30, I will never be 30, I'm so young. And now I'm 30 myself. So yes, if you are over 30 or even over 40 or even over 50, there are parties for all age range. Most of them are over 30, but even then, you can still go there if you're in your 40s, because a lot of men that are in their 40s also go to these parties. And then you can look for single events in your area. And you can sign up on dating sites for academic singles or for successful people. That's one of the tips that I always give my Skype coaching clients, and now I reveal it to you. And no, I'm not talking about seeking arrangement or some shady stuff like that. I'm talking about regular dating sites that are for academic singles, for successful people, for people who have achieved something in their life. And there you can find so many older men, especially very successful older men, the kind of man that you want to date. But of course, in order to attract such a high quality man, in order to attract a man who's truly successful, you need to be a woman who has the power to make him obsessed with you. You want to become his secret obsession. You want to be the woman that he can't stop thinking of. Even though there might be other members of the Get Him Keep Him family who want this guy, but you will be the woman who gets him because you take one more important action step. And this action step is to watch the video that I prepared for you in the link in the description. And then you will be his secret obsession. And you can enjoy yourself on a singles cruise. I mean, yes, I admit it, right now it might not be the best advice ever, but after this whole pandemic is over, then you can go on cruises again. And single cruises are perfect to meet educated men. You will absolutely love this experience. I have so many Skype coaching clients who told me that they met amazing men, some of them even men that they settled down with, others just men for a short-term fling, but that's also okay if you want that. They said it's easy to meet high-quality men on these cruises. Because let's face it, a man who still lives with his mom and who doesn't have a job in his 40s, he can't afford such a cruise. And then you can go to speed dating events. And I actually once organized a speed dating event. It was really interesting because most men who went there were older. They were in their 40s and 50s. Why? I truly believe because young men are so busy swiping on Tinder, they forgot how to interact in the real world. So yes, a lot of younger men are too busy with online dating and with swiping, but the older men, they are more likely to go to these actual events in the real world. So if you take action, it's way easier for you to meet a man who fulfills this criteria, who is in his 40s or even older. And take advantage of the fact that you are older. Remember what I just said about the inability of people to have normal conversations in the real world. This is your advantage. So whenever you are out somewhere, whenever you have the chance to start a conversation with a man, do it. You have nothing to lose. One of my Skype coaching clients, she actually met her boyfriend after I gave her the simple tip to just drink her daily coffee in a cafe instead of drinking it at home. And she did this for 1.5 months and boom, then she met an amazing guy who she's now in a relationship with. It can be that easy if you just put yourself out there. And you can sign up on dating sites for divorced men and women. That's just the cold hard truth. A lot of men you will meet who are in their 40s and who are single are divorced. That's just how it is. And maybe you are also a woman who's divorced. And that's great. Then you can connect on this. You can share your experience with each other. And there are dating sites out there that allow you to meet these kind of men. Or you can organize a barbecue or other events at your place and just do this one thing. It's so easy. You just have to ask one of your friends to bring someone new. You can even make this as a theme party. Everyone has to bring someone new. And then you will be in this lucky position that you can easily meet new people. Maybe there's an amazing guy among these people. What if not? That's also okay. Then you meet new people who again know other people. And you can then establish your social circle, and sooner or later you will stumble upon a man who you're really attracted to. And remember, if you watch the video in the description, you will be his secret obsession. You will be the woman that he can't stop thinking of. And I want you to say yes to hobbies that successful older men engage in. And the perfect example would be golf. If you learn to play golf, you join a golf club, or you just take golf lessons, whatever it might be, I promise you, you will meet so many wealthy older men. Even though I have to admit it, no matter how rich I will ever be, no matter how old I will ever be, I will never ever play golf. I just don't like it. I can never imagine how anyone could gain satisfaction from playing golf. But hey, a lot of men see it differently. So if you want to meet one of these successful men, go to where they are. It's a little bit like if you're looking for a certain animal. You go in the natural environment where this animal runs around. And the same is true if you're looking for older men, especially successful older men. You go to these environments where they run around, and that can be the golf course. And then remember that you're not too old to find love. I really want you to understand this, because so many of my Skype coaching clients always tell me, Sebastian, I feel too old. I'm over 30. I'm over 40. I will never find the love of my life. This is simply not true. You can find the love of your life at any age. Recently, I actually saw an interesting post on Reddit about that. On Reddit I think it was Reddit where they always post cute things. And there was this one couple where he was 80 and she also didn't look that much younger. They were both very old and they just got married. So yes, you can do it too. I don't say that you have to wait until you're 80. That's not what I say. All I want to do is to encourage you to believe in yourself, because I truly believe in you. I believe that you have the potential to find the man of your dreams. You just have to take action, invest in yourself, and believe in yourself. And you have to stop wasting your time with men who are not serious. Let's say you meet an amazing man on a singles cruise, on a speed dating event, or on a business conference, wherever you might go. And then you're really attracted to this man. You want this man. You want to settle down with him, but he doesn't want to. He's the kind of player, playboy, lifestyle kind of guy, and he doesn't want to settle down. The one tip that I can give you is to, even though your feelings might want him, don't waste your time with him. If you are looking for a serious relationship, especially if you're already over 40, and like I said, it's definitely possible for you to find love, but you don't want to waste your precious time. And if you want to waste even less time, if you want to get the skills to attract high quality men now, and if you want to make sure that he will be so obsessed with you that he wants to settle down with you, then you might want to check out the video in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.